Okay, we're going to go through the contents of week four's packet. Plus, I have a few tips and reminders for you guys. Okay, um, your decodable is Mr. Fudd's Unlikely Morning for the week. Um, if you were able to video your kiddo reading a page from that book and send it to me, that would be fabulous because that just allows me to listen to them read, listen to their decoding, hear their fluency, see how they're doing as far as reading goes. Plus, I love seeing the videos of the kiddos. I absolutely miss them greatly. Um, you have spelling word list number 25 for this week. Several of you are doing just an outstanding job with your cursive, so be sure and keep that practice up. One other reminder for your spelling test, don't forget to do the sentences down at the bottom. You have worksheet 126 front, homework 126 back. This is over prefixes, over, pre, and under. So prefixes will be something new. We've talked about suffixes. We're going to be talking about several different prefixes this week. Okay, next you have worksheet 127 front, homework 127 back. This is over prefixes dis, m, in, and un. You've got worksheet 128 front, homework 128 on the back. This is over some new endings that come from the French language, ice, isle, and ein. You've got some words on cards to cut out and alphabetize. You've got worksheet 129 front, homework 129 back, and this is a vowel pattern, which will be something new. You have assessment number 26. Now, on the assessments, and I'll remind you this when I talk about the assessments, but my assessment video, I call out the words that you will need for 1 through 7. So make sure you listen to those and write those words. For the middle section, you're going to code the words. Then you need to read those to someone, and that someone can check off whether you say them correctly or not. Okay, so don't forget that. On the back, on the bottom, these are the sight words that you're supposed to be learning. So again, you'll need to read those to someone, and they'll need to check whether you read them correctly or not. Okay. Now, this week for the Texas Studies Weekly, it's going to be the review newspaper. So it is going to require you to have some of the previous newspapers. You will need week 22's about rights and responsibilities. You will need week 23's about scientists and inventors. You will need week 24 about families and trade. You will need week 25, resources and choices. You will need week 26, goods and services. And you will need week 27, money and markets. Now, I realize that several of you may have discarded or thrown those away or recycled those or whatever. So on your on the lesson video link that I send out on Monday, I will have digital links to each of these newspapers so that you will have access to those to help you with your newspaper, your review newspaper for the week. Then you have your editing and revising practice page called Mom. Be sure when you finish editing and revising that with your red pen that you rewrite it on notebook paper, your final copy with all your corrections. This week, the part of speech we'll be talking about is preposition. It's a front and back page, and we'll be learning about what a preposition is and how we use those in our writing. And then you have your target reading passage about Dave Pilkey. All right, so make sure you go through that and answer those questions. Your class read aloud for this week is called the Little Red Pen because you guys know me by now. I know how much I love my red pens, and I love for you using red pens. So I'm going to read the book, The Little Red Pen, for you, and you can AR test on this, and I will take a reading grade on this. You can count any of my class read alouds this grading period towards your AR reading goal. Okay. Another thing about AR, make sure that you are AR testing on books that you're reading at home. We would just like for you to continue to work towards the goals that we've had the last 2 grading periods. We want you to keep reading. That's the bottom line. We just want you to keep reading. And if you're testing on those, then you can see for yourself how your comprehension is going with those. Okay. Um, the other thing I was going to say, library books. Several of you do have library books out, so I'm asking, or really kind of requiring, that all second graders come this next Wednesday, or no, this Wednesday, the 22nd, Wednesday, April 22nd, come through the pickup line, all second graders. I'm going to actually turn the camera around and show you. Every one of the second graders have lots of things that need to go home. Okay, so we need all second graders to come this Wednesday, the 22nd, from 9 to 11 to pick up these packets of stuff. In these packets will also be your progress reports. Okay, so those will go home with these packets of things as well. You will be getting a note in there that tells you what library book your kiddos have, but if you know what the library book is and they're finished with those, go ahead and bring those this Wednesday, the 22nd, and we'll check you off the list. If you don't have them, you need to find them. No problem. You have plenty of time to do that. So just take a look at those and make sure we start getting those library books back in. And again, don't forget to test on them. We had a couple of pairs of headphones that were left behind. This is one of them. So I'm just going to kind of hold these up and show them to you. If these belong to you, I need someone to let me know that they are yours because they did not have names on them and they were left behind. Okay, and here's the other pair. Okay, so if those headphones belong to you, please let us know. Okay, all right, that's all I have for that. Let me know if you have any questions about any of that. Oh, one more reminder. I know I've stressed the main things that I need back for grading. I love when you send me back all the stuff because it allows me just to kind of go through, see your complete sentences, see how the kiddos are doing. Those of you that send the paper packets in, I'll literally go through every one of them and add notes and check them off and look through them. And those will be coming back this Wednesday, the 22nd, to you when you come to pick things up, those of you that have turned in paper copies. So just wanted to go ahead and put that out there as well. Again, if you have any questions, let me know.